Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Happy Sunday to you, everyone. It's episode number 40% of the way towards our first century of uploads. Now, I hope you're all doing well, and sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video. We will get started with Foot Champs today, but I mean, just for a moment, take a little look at how wonderful this squad is looking. It is shaping up nicely. We've got a lovely team on our hands, so yeah, I am looking forward to getting into some games. If you do enjoy today, do me a favour, smash a thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well if you are new. So, I'm filming this at 20:08 Saturday night after well, getting back from the Ipswich Town game where we did beat Plymouth. We won 3-2. I tell you what, Lasty versus Pieface is always a difficult match. Plymouth always bring their A game, and yeah, that was a bit of a nervy one. But we came away with the 3 points, so absolute dub and a winning. Well, the start of hopefully a winning run with my new third strip is hopefully begun now. So awesome. We're going to start with marquee matchups today, and we will then do a little bit of Evo Lounge because I am on the final stretch of getting one of my Ipswich players up to a 77 rated from a 69 overall, I believe. And then we will also then obviously then go into Foot Champs. So marquee matchups. I think I told you guys yesterday that I genuinely just didn't have enough in my club to get it done because the whole of last week before Friday night happened, I was sticking every spare piece of gold fodder into the 75 plus player picks because I like the risk. I like the potential of getting something good. But I don't think I really got anything good. What we are sitting on in the club right now is just a little bit of fodder. I think I've packed like a... Who do we pack? We packed Ruben Diaz, didn't we, yesterday? So we're hopefully going to start building upon that again because, you know, the Iago Aspas SBC that has been out for, I don't know, probably nearly a week now, interests me for sure with that finesse shot plus. Obviously, we got PLO's SBC as well, the Centurion icon PLO, who does look very good and is about 450k, is that right? Something like that to complete that SBC. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford something like that because we have been very fodder and SBC heavy over the last couple of weeks. So I probably need to chill out a little bit and then rebuild the fodder stocks in the club and the coin balance and all of that good stuff before we can really think about another huge player SBC. But I do really enjoy unlocking those players and stuff, so hopefully there'll be some good Centurions squad building challenges at some point. That would be really nice because, you know, the card design is kind of cool and I would like them in my club. Someone, or if we could just pack one, you know, if we can pack a Furlong Mendy this week, that would probably be the dream. Or Rashford, Mendy or Rashford, probably the two most expensive ones, no doubt. Excuse me, nearly choked. Excuse me. But yeah, anyway, marquee matchups rewards. Not the greatest. It's just not much coming out of the packs. I did have a little look. That Trevor Chalobah did end up selling for about 3,000 coins because I think he's one of the centre-back Evos that people have been doing, probably for their past and present Chelsea squads, or probably just present Chelsea squads anyway. We pack Alicia Lehman, love that, and Orban and all sorts in this pack right here. But yeah, we'll stick the rest of that stuff into the club, and there's confirmation of Chalobah selling for 3.8k, I think it was. That was pretty decent indeed. So, Centurions Challenge number 1. We're going to do that as well as Centurions Challenge number 2 in this episode as well. I ended up using some Germans, some Dutchies, and the Spaniard to get this SBC done. Again, just literally using whatever I could find in my club. I don't have huge stocks of players to use, so getting these done so that we can hopefully get something good in the pack and then replenish players in the club is exactly what we want to do. So we get coffee. Yep. Not the greatest of cards, is it, really, in a rare mixed players pack? You certainly want higher rated than that, and we didn't get that, unfortunately. I do sell the Premier League Silver because I think he's worth a little bit more than discard, and then probably just discarded the rest. Tiny little glimpse again at that absolutely wonderful looking squad that we've got. But this is what we're working on for now. This is my Evo Lounge squad. Of course, it has to be 80 overall rated. So I've got a bit of a bronze bench going on, and then a bunch of Ipswich players and some meta cards in there as well, which is basically what everyone does. They have their Evo players and then a couple of meta. And played a couple of people. It seemed a bit golden goalie, which was nice. I think 3 out of the 4 wins that I needed were golden goal. Pretty sure, anyway. But yeah, it doesn't take too much. I think this one, I wonder. I can't remember. Either way, look at that for a goal from Marcus Rashford. We move on in and try and get a second goal here. Absolutely lovely stuff there from Militao. Green time in headers. That is a sweaty move from myself. But yeah, we get the wins that we need. I also get some daily objectives and stuff. I'm really looking forward to the start of the new season. I'll tell you that, because when I don't need XP and I'm not like leveling something up, I'm getting a little bit like, I wish I could be earning packs somehow, you know. So there's Wolfie done, 77 rated. And I'll tell you what, if you believe in chem styles and if you added a shadow, which we have got on this card, really good defense, obviously really good physical off the bat, and then good pace as well. Starting to come together with a few half-decent town players that would, you know, I'd like to Evo throughout the year and turn into some beasts. That would be really lovely. Now, Centurions challenge number 2. This is so we've now caught up with what I did on Friday night on the account, and then this is what's going to happen after I got back from football on Saturday night. Or tonight as I'm filming. But yeah, Prime Electrum Players Pack. Can we get anything good from this? Argentina. Centre-back. It's never Messi. I want it to be Messi. He's under 100k is Lionel Messi. I'd quite like to pack him at some point, because I imagine that off the bench would be exquisite with the dribbling. But yeah, nothing too amazing in this pack right here. Again, we'll always try out those little puzzle SBC type things, so that, you know, just in case we can get something good. But so far, well, not very often does a good pack pop out of that. Preview pack was not as good as the other day when we got Neymar. Unfortunately, we're back to not getting ones that we can actually buy. There's no point there. But time for champs. All right, so we're going to take our beautiful squad, this one right here, into for champions and see what happens. So I was going to play 5 games tonight. Because I knew it was getting late and I wanted to film this video. So I wanted to get 5 games. That would be the end of the episode. And then I'll say 15 games for my Sunday session. And hopefully that goes quite well for us tomorrow. So we end up going 1-0 up in game number 1 in just 2 minutes. And it's that man, David Trezeguet, trying to prove the haters wrong, to suggesting that maybe he shouldn't be in the squad. But actually, he's working on a goal after 2 minutes, an assist after 33 minutes. Actually, not the worst player at all. I've been enjoying him quite a bit. Definitely been bringing him off in the second half, or sometimes leaving him on until about the 60th, 70th, and then bringing someone on for a little bit of extra oomph. But sometimes at halftime, I'll bring Trezeguet off and put like Diani on or CR7 on, just, you know, other players that could be potentially game winners for me. So that's 3-0 up. I did get Alex Morgan, which kind of hurt my feelings because, you know, that's what we normally do to our opponents. But I'm not using her this week. I had to sacrifice Debinia and Alex Morgan to get the Rodrigo SBC done. They went into the Rodrigo SBC. He's really good as well, by the way. Absolutely loving running on the ball with Rodrigo and taking the first touches. So his playstyle plus, his first touch plus, or whatever it's called. So as you're receiving the ball, if you hold R1 or RB and then flick the right stick in the direction that you want him to like receive the ball and exit, he does that really well, really controlled, because of that playstyle plus. So that's one way that I'm using him to my advantage. So, yeah, anyway, into the next game we go. Llorente gets an assist, which is one of the crucial parts of the first part of his evolution. Every game we win here is one of the 20 games that we need to win for the first part of his Evo. But I will, of course, do a lot of that in squad battles. I'm just hoping to get as much done organically in these games as possible, because he's in my team already. So that's just brilliant. So if we can get assists with Llorente, that would be great. And, of course, if we can get wins with him in the squad, then that is excellent as well. So this one was a bit of a tight game. 2-2 at the moment. I was 1-0 up, then went behind 2-1. Then we've turned the game around to go 3-2 up. It's a tough old game, but we end up coming out victorious. We love that, and that means we are, what is that? Is that 2-0? 3-0? I don't know. Either way, we move on into... Oh, that's 2-0. So let's move on into the third game. I wonder if we're going to win. We'll come up against Ian Wright and Martinelli, Rice, and some other cool cards, but not the greatest squad. Certainly not the most meta. Rice ends up knocking it through to Neymar. Just some nice RB dribbling from him. And then a little green time finish across the goalie. Probably could have just ball rolled it round the goalie and gone from there. Great bit of movement there from Trezeguet. Lovely run. Fantastic finish. What more can I say? He's doing the business. He's actually really impressing me so far. I do get scored on here. Callum Wilson, the 86 rated Trailblazer, which I believe we put him into the SBC as well for for Rodrigo. But some really nice RB dribbling. Even Trezeguet can do it. He's got 79 dribbling on his card. Excellent stuff. I mean, that probably means that it's a slightly overpowered feature on the game. But players like Neymar and stuff doing that dribbling, it's brilliant. But yeah, Trezeguet's doing it quite well. Ends up getting his hat-trick on the 63rd, 64th minute. That was enough for my opponent. He'd had far too much Trezeguet ball. He wanted to get out of there, and I don't blame you, because when he's firing on all cylinders, he's a dangerous striker, that is for sure. So 3-0, perfect start. You know, if we could just get 2 more victories, that'll be a nice little 5-0 perfect start for the end of this video. Next squad, though, that is a team. If they know what they're doing with some of those players, I think I might be in trouble. And boy, did my opponent know what they were doing. This was definitely the toughest game that I've played of the weekend league so far, and I'm sure will be one of the toughest ones that I play throughout this entire weekend league. I do end up scoring with Rashford there. I'm pretty sure he'd had a man sent off at some point. Anyway, definitely got a man sent off. Was that this game? I think it was. But anyway, I go 2-1 down just before half-time. In the second half, then, as you can see, it left it until the 72nd minute. I knew it was a bit of a goalkeeper mover, so my power shot from Rashford there went in at the near post. And then let's turn the game around, shall we? Diani, well, no. Oh, Neymar with the press there. Gets the ball back off Alex Scott, and we go 3-2 up. Does not last very long, though. I just kept getting out-dribbled and stuff by my opponent. Really, really good on the ball. I definitely did, like I said, I struggled big time. But then one of the last kicks of the game, probably the last proper kick of the game. We've won the ball there with Mendy. I've turned and I've just struck it. Power shot plus with Rashford. Win the game. Oh, my God. I mean, somebody hold me. That was... absolute scenes at the end of that match. We end up getting the winner in like the last proper kick of the game there with Marcus Rashford. But that was, super difficult. But we're 4-0. So I'm sure it's all going to come crashing down on me. But for now, a perfect record. That's a nice team. My opponent's got the new upgraded Luka Modric. Of course, my Hector Bellerin, I believe, is upgraded to an 86. I think so, anyway. But yeah, this opponent was going to prove the most difficult of the episode because I really love those games where it's quite tight between 2 opponents that are on a similar level, you know, like that last game right there. But this person was just better than me. Simple as that. I was 3-0 down after just 25 minutes. So I decided to get the hell out of there, and we'll end the episode on 4-1. Not bad, you know. I'm normally 3-2, so we are doing better than expected so far. And if I can get up to 11 wins, that'd be brilliant. If we just get 6 wins or 9 wins, that'd be fine as well. But we'll see what happens in tomorrow's episode of the RTG, where hopefully we can get done and get some nice rewards. Thank you for watching today, my friends. If you have enjoyed, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. I'd absolutely love to see 2,000 likes. And of course, subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Social media links are down below as well. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe and healthy. I really look forward to catching you again tomorrow. Peace.